Aleksei Yagudin.
But now the gold will be settled. Aleksei Yagudin taking the ice. Gable, Eldridge, and Honda. Your top three here at the Grand Prix of Figure Skating Final in Kitchener, Ontario. The top men in the world, the ones that will shine at the Olympics, no doubt, 8 weeks from now. Yagudin only 21 years of age. He may go to another Olympics after this one.
Oh, can we stand it? Now, this first combination will tell us a lot about the way he's going to skate tonight. First, a quadruple toe, followed by a triple toe. He did not attempt the double loop at the end that cost him so many points in the earlier short program.
Yeah, a quad triple double that Plushenko does, and he has tried to match him numerous times.
Look at this one now. Again, a quad toe, and it should have been, or it had originally been planned to include a wolf jump triple Salchow, but that wasn't necessary.
And it was a clean, good jump after.
Oh, it was a beautiful jump, and so was that. Even though he drops his back over slightly on the landing, it was nevertheless a wonderful jump. See, he had a bad turnout on that at the end. It should have had more spring to it if it was to have been a triple with a half loop, but it didn't look like his best jump. Triple loop.
This is where he really gets the crowd into it.
This is where he shines. He's one of the few skaters that has the ability to do short staccato-like steps. Kurt Browning, of course, being the master of that.
Canadians know a little something about him.
Now he doubled that. No marks off for it, but certainly no great marks added.
In the first free skate, Yagudin had the advantage of knowing what Plushenko had already done. Made sure that he attempted the two quads after Plushenko did two quads, but here, remember, they skate in reverse order of the standings, and Plushenko gets to follow him, perhaps an advantage.
Straight line footwork, this kind of dance movement, really first rate. little movement, a combination spin. A little bit rocky on this. Look at how he's traveling on the ice. He's not centering the spin. And he didn't get good speed into it for the ending of this performance.
He knows how to get an audience going, though, doesn't he?
Well, you know, this is a very interesting performance. He looked to me as though he was tiring towards the end. There were a lot of things that weren't really pulling together to the best of his ability. He didn't have spark. He didn't have that pizzazz, that fight, that vim and that vigor that is so necessary.
Changed his training at the beginning of the year, felt he overtrained. He's backed off some, and the last Grand Prix we saw him in Paris, Trophy La Ligue, he was out of breath at the end, too. We'll wait to see what the judges think. The crowd loves him, but come back for his marks. And then the man who has won 10 straight Grand Prix events, plus the World Championships, Yevgeny Plushenko, the youngest man in this free skate. He'll take the ice after this message and a word from our ABC station. Aleksei Yagudin finally making it to the kiss and cry area. He's about to hear his marks alongside with his coach, Tatiana Tarasova.
Now, look at this as he steps into this quadruple. 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Beautiful landing and a triple toe loop at the ending of that. Now, he sometimes bends his back forward a little bit, but who cares, you know, when you can get that kind of revolution out of it. And look at this straight line footwork. He really zings it out. I mean, it's strong, it's powerful, it's very musical. I mean, sometimes it could use a little more, creativity, but that's really first-rate stepping.
So his work is done. There's Yevgeny Plushenko on the ice already, getting set to go. He's the leader after the first 2 rounds. But whoever wins this free skate, it's worth 50%. Remember, wins the gold medal between those top 2 men.
Well, I've got to tell you, Yagudin left the door open. There were a few mistakes in there, not the greatest energy or excitement that he's had in the past, and there's plenty of room for Plushenko, depending on the performance he gives.
Got a friend along with.
Oh.
Well, he's not. Well, he is out of breath. I was just going to say, it looks like he's composed now. He was so out of breath at the end, but still breathing heavily. And Plushenko out there, a long time to wait. The judges taking quite a while getting set with their marks here. But Plushenko knows what he has to do now. And I know Yagudin likes to know what has taken place before. Yesterday, or in the first free skate, he looked at his coach and said 2, and she said, right, 2. That meant that Plushenko had done 2 quads, and he was going to have to do 2 quads.
The marks for Aleksei Yagudin for technical merit.
Anxious moments now as Aleksei waits
5'7",
and waits and waits
5'9",
for the marks.
5'8", 5'7",
Here they are, technical merit, Dick.
Well, and they're pretty good, but you see there's a lot of room between 5'8" and 5'9" and 6. I mean, you got 2 or 3 places you can get in there. So those are good marks, but I got to tell you, they're wide open, and so are those presentation marks. There's plenty of room there if Plushenko skates a wang-bang performance.
All first-place ordinals from the judges at this point.